Okay. So now I'm going to start recording. You'll watch the Zoom recording and you'll write a summary. Okay. So again, I don't want anybody to think that this is an online class where you don't need to be coming to class. Okay. Other questions?
So if we're seeing you like right now, not watching the Zoom meeting later, we don't have to write a summary? Or
Correct.
that's
Correct.
just for like when we want to watch it later?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Especially like when we're doing problems. Okay,
Yeah.
there might be, well, I don't remember that, and you can go back and you can watch it again. Okay?
Yeah.
Great. Other questions? Okay, so I'm going to do a Zoom poll. Can you see the Zoom poll?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. If you can just answer that for me, there are 2 questions.
No, I don't see it. I don't see it. Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I think she just went to get something.
It's what?
Mine like popped up on my screen.
So did mine. Yeah.
I didn't get that.
If you press like, are you on your computer?
Yeah.
Sorry.
If you press like the Zoom thing at the bottom or whatever, maybe it'll come up there.
The Zoom and what Zoom?
Like the icon on your computer, like it'll like let you open up like the Zoom meeting that we're in, and then like your profile thing or whatever. I don't know if it's down there or not. Mine just popped up on my screen.
Is it like where it says mute and start video? That
It should have just popped up on your screen.
no, I get it.
For the second question, what worksheet is it talking about?
Yeah, I'm kind of confused about that too.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna be doing that in a minute. I wanted this to be to have 2 different polls, but it came up as 1 poll. So I'm learning this. I'll figure that out and I'll do it better next time.
Yeah, because speaking of that, I didn't know what worksheet you were talking about, so that's why
Okay.
I put.
So you put
Yeah,
what?
I'm just gonna put working on Moodle, I guess.
That's what I put too.
Okay.
Because I don't know what. Okay.
Okay. I almost have everybody.
I can't find it.
I'm wondering why it didn't pop up on your screen.
It might be because your camera's off. I'm not sure though. But
No,
that's
mine-
like, oh, it did.
Yeah.
But still not working.
And who's having trouble with it? Tell me who you are.
Simbi, or your delay.
Simbi? Simbi's not
Yeah.
working? Okay. Well, we'll see if it works tomorrow. I'm sorry, Tuesday. Tuesday and Thursday. Okay. When I'm in class on Thursdays, I go, man, I don't get to see you for 5 more days. Maybe we should have class on Saturday.
No.
Wait a minute. Okay, so let's just look at this. I don't know if you can see it. I can see it. So the first question is, what are you most excited about for this semester? And 62% of you are saying understanding math better and getting closer to my degree. 8% of you said meeting new people. Okay, nobody said nothing, so I'm happy for that. You're all excited about something, right? So maybe you're excited about something that I don't have here. So what else could you be excited about? Rima, you've got a smile on your face. What are you thinking?
Me?
Oh,
Oh.
I don't know. I just because I have such a hard time like learning math. I just excited to like I really like want to learn how to teach it because I really like enjoy working with the kids. So I really want them to like understand how it all works.
Okay. Okay. Any other thoughts?
I really, really struggle with math,
Okay.
but like, how am I gonna say this? And I kind of feel shy if I'm around a lot of people and I want to ask questions. But now that I see that like we're all girls, I feel kind of comfortable, you know? feel
I
a little
thought the
bit
same thing. I
I
thought the
feel like
same
I can
thing.
ask the questions that I want without being judged because we're all the same, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully,
No,
hopefully it'll be good this semester.
this is the no judgment zone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No judgment zone. You know, interestingly, everybody learns from other people's questions and everybody learns from other people's mistakes. There's a really good book. Unfortunately, it's in my office at Henry Ford, and we have to, it's not easy to get to our offices. In fact, we got an email this morning that said, only if you're teaching on campus or only if you are a student taking a class on campus are you allowed on campus. So I can't even go get some of my stuff. But there's a
Oh.
really wonderful book called, I forget. The name of the author is Joe Bowler, and it's called Mathematical Mindset. So has anybody heard the idea of mindsets?
It sounds familiar.
Okay, so mindset is a relatively new theory in learning and cognitive science. Okay, cognitive science is a branch of psychology that focuses on how people learn and think. Okay, now they've studied brain development and they find that our brains actually reconstitute themselves every 7 years. They found that everyone's brain can grow and learn. Now, if you're old like me, this is great news because 10 years ago, people said, oh, you're old, you're losing 10 million brain cells a day and you're just gonna fall apart. But now the whole philosophy or the theory, the learning is, no, your brains grow, okay? So all the learning that I've done with technology has helped me, okay? Open mindsets, mathematical mindsets, the theory here says that everyone has the ability to learn math. We learn differently, okay? A number of years ago, I did kind of an experiment with some students with the manipulatives. And I said, well, so we use these manipulatives to learn fractions. Tell me how your thinking developed. And one student said, well, when I saw the pictures and saw the manipulatives, it made sense to me. And another student said, no, when I touched the manipulatives and moved them around, then it made sense to me. And another student said, well, I did all of that, but as I was writing things out, it made more sense to me. So here we had 3 different students who were learning the math in 3 different ways. One person was a very visual learner. One person was a tactile learner. So if you've taken Ed Psych, you know this, okay? So touching and moving. Another person was a very verbal learner. So as she was writing, she was learning the math, okay? Mathematical mindset says we can all see math differently, but we can all learn math. Some of us take a little bit longer. Okay, I struggle with math. I'm not the best math person in the world, but I'm persistent, okay? Persistent is a nice way of saying I'm stubborn. I'm gonna learn this, right? Just like with technology, I just got frustrated trying to go to professional developments this semester or this summer. And I said, no, I'm gonna learn this. I'm gonna put a YouTube video on and I'm gonna learn it, okay? And I'm getting better and better at it. Okay, so I want you to think about that with perspective with how you learn math and how you think about math. It might not be easy for you, but you can learn it. And we're going to do it in baby steps. And we're going to do it lots of different ways. So hopefully it's going to help you. Okay. Anything else about the poll? Okay, so thinking about what we might do, let's look at worksheet 1. This is on Moodle, but I'm going to pull it up. I hope. Okay, so I can close out that. I can close out the tentative schedule. Journal 1 we know about. 1.1. Okay, I'm going to go to this primarily because I can't find the worksheet that I want. And I will look for that in a moment. Okay, can you see this packet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Hold on. Where'd my share go? There it is. Okay, so for each section in the book, you're going to be getting a packet. Okay, and oftentimes, not always, but oftentimes we're going to be working on these packets. Okay, in section 1.1, we're going to be talking about problem solving. So chapter 1 is on problem solving. And again, it's different kind of work. Okay, I don't want you to get upset about it. Okay, it's going to be okay. So when you're reading, I want you to just use this guided reading to figure out what you need to pay attention to. We're going to be talking about our friend George Puglia. Okay, and George Puglia was a professor at Stanford University, and when he was working with students, he realized that some students were really good at solving problems and others weren't. And so he said, well, why is this happening? He studied a number of students, and he found out that students who were good at problem solving had what he called heuristics. Now, let me write that out. Heuristics, heuristics. And heuristics are a set plan for attacking a problem. Okay. Now, if you read your book, you're going to read about the 4 steps to solving a problem. Okay. The first step is to recognize that you have a problem. Well, in math, gee, I'm going to tell you you've got a problem, right? Okay. The next is to think about all of the important ideas in the problem. Okay. And then create a plan to solve the problem, and then look back. Okay, so make sure that you read that 4-step process. In section 1.1, we're going to be looking at a number of strategies. Okay, looking at a pattern, examine a related problem, make a table, make a diagram, write an equation. We're going to be using these strategies when we do some of our problem-solving worksheets. For right now, I would like you to look at this problem, okay? So I want you to, hopefully you have some kind of a notebook or something that you're going to help yourself record what we do in class. But I want you to use only 8s, okay, the symbol 8 and plus signs to write an expression that equals 1,000. Okay, so use only 8s and plus signs to write an expression that equals 1,000. Okay, so take a few minutes to do that.
Are we allowed to use parentheses?
No, only 8s and plus signs.
I'm a little confused.
Why are you confused?
Is it supposed to be like a riddle?
No, it's a math problem.
I'm writing down 8 + 8 + 8 125 times, if that makes you feel better.
Oh, I got it. I did 1,000 divided by 8. I got 125. Then I'm like, do I have to put it 125 times?
I
Yeah.
figured it out.
That's what I did.
I figured it out.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jessica, what are you saying?
I did 888 plus 88 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8.
88 plus
what I did.
88 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. Okay, and that equals 1,000, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Who has another solution? Fatima, I thought I heard you say something.
Me, Fatima?
Yes, you, Fatima.
Oh, I said I was confused. But I was surprised when she said it because I didn't think of it that way.
Oh, but I thought I heard you say it another way.
No, I said that I did 1,000 divided by 8. I got 125, and then I thought that I would put 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 125 times.
That's what I did. That's what I did.
Well, I'm not going to write all 125 times, but there's my expression. And that's correct, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
125 eighths added together.
Is this activity supposed to show us that if we think outside the box, we could get several answers?
That's one way to do it. Okay.
I
Did somebody come up with another answer?
Yeah, I did. 88 11 times and then 8 4 times. But you
Okay,
add them all together.
So who's talking?
Aisha,
I'm going to misspell your name. Can you spell it for me?
AIESHA.
Thank you. And so you did 88 how many times?
11.
Notice when I put those dots in, that means and so on. 88 plus how many eights?
4.
Okay, so we have 11 88s and 4 8s. Okay, somebody do it differently. What is the jump from Jessica's to Aisha's?
Jessica used larger numbers to
Uh-huh.
get have less work, I guess, right now.
Well, to make that string a lot shorter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we can think about Aisha's as Aisha took that 888 and she broke it down into 88s, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Is there something in between? It's like this is the most compressed, right? This has the least number of add-ins, right? Numbers that we're adding. Fatima's has the most number of add-ins, 125, right? Jessica has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Fatima has 125. Aisha has 15. Okay. Is there something in between? Could we take Aisha's and string it out more?
Probably
Yeah.
if you did like less 88s and more 8s.
Okay, so Jessica is saying,
Like if you 80s
I
and
didn't do the actual math, so I don't
Okay.
know the numbers, but
I'm going to get rid of one of those 88s. I'm going to do 88 plus 88 plus 88. But now I'm going to do 10 88s. How many 8s will I have to add in?
I think 11 more.
11 more. So 11 more than 4, 8 plus 8 plus 8. So that gives me 10 88s and 4 plus 11, 15 8s. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so can we follow that pattern? Can we do something similar? So Rima, I'm seeing you on my screen. What might be a next step?
I don't know. It's like kind of tricky for me.
It's
I've never seen anything like this.
I know. Shame on Dr. Zofford making you think today. So the step that we did from Aisha's to Jessica's was what? We went from 11 88s to 10. What
So
do
you
you
went
think?
down 188 and
Yeah, so you keep stringing it along.
Yeah. So what
you could keep the 888 and then get rid of the 88
Ooh, okay.
and just do 11 8s.
And who's that? Is that Jessica again?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so Jessica says 1, 2, 3 plus, she's going to break this 88 up, plus 88 plus, oh, no, I'm sorry. She's breaking the 80 up into 8s, plus
Yeah.
8, dot, 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 plus
It was
8.
11, I think.
Okay, so we've got 888 and 3 and 11. Help me. 3 and 11.
It was
That's
11 8s, I think.
yeah, 8.
the 88 broke up into 11.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm pretty sure.
so that would mean I would have 11 8. The 88 would be 11 8s, and then I would add these 3 to give me
It's
4.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Right.
14 8s. 14 8s instead of 11.
Yeah, the 88 is 11 8s plus the 3 8s. Okay,
Oh.
Okay, so now I want somebody else to look at Jessica, Aisha's and Jessica's, and then give me the next answer. I'm gonna go from 11 to 10. How many 88s now?
Can go to 9,
Go to 9. Who's that? Whose voice is that?
Aisha.
Aisha. Oh. So now we're gonna do 9 88s. And then how many 8s?
You would add 11 to the 15, so it would be 26.
So we have 9 88s and 11 26 8s.
Yeah.
A pattern.
Oh, what happened here? Oh, 9 88s. Okay. Okay. Next step, someone whose voice I haven't heard.
So then you do 8 88s and
Who is that? I want to say
Jillian.
Jillian. Okay.
Yeah. So are you basically doing, so you do 9 88s and then you'd add 9 or 10 to the 26?
11.
Why 11? Okay, so now we've got 8. Whoa. 8 88s and 11 plus 26 is 37. 8s. Does somebody see a pattern?
Yes.
Yeah.
Every time you go down 1 in 88s, you add 11 eights.
Was that Fatima?
Aisha.
Aisha. Okay, so is to break up one more 88 and add in 11 eights. Okay, so I want you to finish doing that, and I'm going to type them in, okay? And then we're going to add how many we have. Oh, goodness. Somebody's happy. So how many solutions do we have in all?
$14.
11, isn't it?
11. I got 14, but I might have rewritten mine more than once.
No, I think you're right. I think it's the 11 we put to break down and then the 3 from before.
Do we have all the solutions?
I think there could be more, or I think that's it.
If we claim that we have more, or that there are all of them, how can we be sure that we have all of them?
We have to do a check, right?
Yeah, how can we check? I'm going to move Fatima's original one down to the end. Does it go? It really goes here, right? With all, no 88s.
Difficult one.
Pardon
It's
me?
all 888 by themselves.
Yeah. How do I know there isn't a solution in between the 688s and the 588s?
Because you wouldn't be able to use 8s, like wouldn't you have to put like an 80 instead?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, exactly. What we did here was very systematic. We did something very systematic. And so we can be sure that we have all the solutions. First of all, I guess I'm going to have to squish this down. I'm sorry for that. We know that we satisfied all the conditions. Okay, conditions are the criteria we follow or use to include or determine the correctness of a solution. For this problem, our conditions were we could only use 8s and pluses, and the answer had to be 1,000. Okay, so if we were in the classroom, we have all of this on the board. Check our solutions. Here's our solutions. Those are all of our solutions. And make sure that they make sense. They all have 8s, they all have plus signs. So I think we're good. Okay, so what did we learn from this activity? Let's just write a bulleted list of what you might have learned from this activity.
There could be several ways to solve each problem. Well, I'm sorry if I talked with somebody else who was gonna talk.
Oh, you're good, girl.
And Jillian, was that you?
Yeah, I was gonna say what she said, but we learned that there are certain conditions that we have to follow, and when you're reading when you're reading problems, you need to read them carefully.
Mhm.
Okay, anything else?
So think outside the box.
Think outside the box. Okay. Anything else? How did we list our solutions? Were they like all over the place?
No, they were in order.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like from easiest to like hardest? It was
Like
like
the
the most
larger
simplest
eight.
answer to the like most complicated answer.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We combined the 8s as much as we could, basically.
Okay. Anything else?
I think this is like kind of what she already said, but just like I think from the beginning, just like determining all the numbers that you can possibly use.
Can you say more about that?
Just like when I read it, I was like, okay, so it can be 888, 88, or 8.
Yeah, I didn't really think about that when you said that.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. Anything else? Okay, so kind of an interesting activity, right? Anybody have any other thoughts before I save this? I'll post this on our Moodle site so that we have this.
So is this our classwork that we're doing together?
It is classwork that we're doing together. Yeah. Okay. I want to open one more file. I hope I can find it quickly. I'm worried that I won't. Okay. There it is. Whoa. Okay, this worksheet is on Moodle, and I want to play with it today. You can see Henry Ford College and Wayne State University. So the Wayne State students, they start class next week. They're going to be doing this next week, which I think is pretty cool. If you transferred to Wayne State and you had to take the second class, then you'd be getting the same material. You'd be just as prepared as the Wayne State students. This was written by one of the university professors, a math professor. And interestingly, Galileo said that mathematics is the alphabet in which God has written the universe. It's kind of interesting that this ancient mathematician, scientist, philosopher thought about mathematics as being so essential in creating the universe. Okay, so I want you to think through these problems, and let me see if I can do something kind of fun. I'm going to put you in breakout rooms. And This is going to, you're going to automatically be put in pairs, okay? And I want everyone to think about problem number 1 and see what they can do with it. Okay, so Aisha and Jessica, you're going to be together. Okay, I'm going to open all the rooms. So work with a partner for about 5 minutes. Okay, so did you get a message on your screen asking you to join a room? I see that you're joining. Elle, do you know what you need to do? There you go. Okay.
Hello.
Hi, are you okay?
Yeah, I just realized I can't see the worksheet because like in the breakout room.
Oh, okay. Let me see what I can do with that. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Is that better, Destiny?
Oh yeah, thank you.
Good.
I thought of like 2 different things.
Okay.
The first thing I thought was because the only number in there is 6, that there would be 6 clinks because if all people put their glasses together. The other thing I thought was if they did it in groups of 2, then it would be 3 clinks. Because if all 6 people split up into 2 people each or whatever, there would be 3 clinks.
Okay. So if all people put their glasses together at one time, there would be 1 clink.
Oh, 1 clink.
Oh, no, that's not, oh, whoa, right? If everybody put together is, okay. But I think,
I
yeah,
got 15.
you got 15. Okay, so 15, how did we get 15?
It's kind of hard to explain, but like if you have 6 cups and each person like cheers with each other. So if you have like the first cup cheers with all the first 5, and then you have the next cup cheers with the last 4. I don't know how to explain, but I just used my fingers and I got 15.
Yeah, I got the same answer as well. I got 15.
Okay,
Because
so,
I each person doing with the other people.
okay. So not knowing how to explain, this is a skill we need to develop this semester, right?
I can
Yeah.
try to explain.
Okay,
Okay, I'm gonna show it real quick. It looks messy.
hold
See
on.
that?
Can everybody see Jessica's?
I did like 6 circles as if they were the people, and I just made like sure that each circle had a line, and then I just counted the lines, if that makes
Oh,
sense.
yeah, that's way easier than what I said.
It
Show you how I
Okay.
tried to do mine.
Okay.
looks kind of messy, but yeah.
Okay,
put
so
up-
I'm going to take Aisha's and I'm going to just write it in a different way just because everything that we do has to be
Letters.
accessible. And so some of these diagrams won't be accessible. So what I think Aisha did was she took A and clinked it with B. She took A and clinked it with C, A and
Oh, yeah.
clinked it with D, A and clinked it with E. Is that right?
I thought there was 6. It's not
Yeah, there's F as well.
Okay, so A is clinked with everybody, right? They're going to go
Yes.
to the buffet table and start eating. So now we need to think about B. Okay. I'm gonna come
got
down.
F. There's one more letter you're missing.
Yeah, because you only put
Oh, hang on.
There's 6
for
people.
other people.
There's 6 people. Thank you. And then F. Okay, so then A has to clink with F. Oops, F. Okay, so then B, who does B have to clink with? He's already clinked with A. So we're going to go C,
D,
D,
E,
E, E, and
F.
B, F. Okay. Okay, so B goes to the buffet table and starts to eat. Poor F, there's not going to be any food left when that person gets there. Okay, so now we need to think about C. C is already clinked with A and already clinked with B. So now what?
With
D.
D
Start with
D,
and E.
the E, and C, F. Okay. So C has clinked with everybody. They're going to go eat. Now what about D?
E.
E, and D, F, right?
There's less and less people to click with
How come?
because everyone already clicked with everyone.
Yeah. Okay, so now we need E, and E needs to clink with F, and now E and F can go and eat something. Okay, so how many clinks do we have? We have 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. And does that equal 15?
Yeah.
yes.
Excuse me.
They're smart.
Okay. But again, I saw some nice pictures. You know, the mapping, like making little arcs of, so A, if we had A and we made an arc to B, to C, to D, to E, to F, and then B, and so on. So making the arcs, making the list. I'm not remembering who made the list. Okay.
That was my partner.
That was your partner. Okay.
Yeah. It
So
was,
different ways to
Aisha.
do this, right? Yeah. Okay. So what I'd like you to do, make sure that you go to Moodle and make sure you look at everything. Play with these other problems, and we'll start with these rest of the problems on Tuesday. I'm just writing myself a note. Did the time go fast for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Okay. Okay, great. So I hope the class was positive for you. If you have suggestions for how to make it better, what did you think about doing those breakout rooms?
That was nice. I didn't
Okay.
mind
Yeah,
to
like
do that.
Okay, so it's going to give you an opportunity to work with each other, right? I peeked in on one breakout room, and it was nice because both people had done the problem differently, and so they were sharing with each other. That was a good thing to do. I like that. Okay. Anything more for the good of the order? Okay, I see a couple smiles. Okay, I don't see any crying, but maybe you have your camera turned off so I can't see you crying. Is everybody okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is anybody having a panic attack?
No.
All right, all right. Well, you have a great weekend. I'll see you. I will test the link. I think you're going to use the same link all semester. Okay. And I think you use the same link if you need to see me for office hours. Okay, I haven't quite figured that out, but I think the same link will, what will happen is if you go on it, then I'm going to get an email message saying someone's waiting to meet with you, and then I'll click on that. I'll click on it, and then I'll meet with you, okay? If you need
Yes.
to meet with me at a specific time, email me and I'll send up an email, or I'll set up a Zoom session for us to meet. Okay?
Yeah, so
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
so next Tuesday we just click the link in the message that you sent us 2 days ago.
Yes.
Same thing, right?
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Alright. Yeah,
Okay. Everybody have a great weekend.
You too.
Okay. Stay safe.
You too.
Stay
Thank
healthy.
you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Simbi, do you have a question?